All right, we welcome you into Series 2 of the year between the Pacific Panthers and Arctic Altitude. We got technical difficulties to start this one, so the scoreboard will be up after the first half inning, but Carson Rowe steps in for the Panthers to kick off the season in a World Series rematch. Andrew Ledet on the mound. And here we go. Rose and Ledet has not faced the big left-hander recently signed for the Altitude. Had a good showing at the Miracle League tournament earlier this year. Ledet working early, up in the count 1-2. Like we said, a World Series rematch here between the Panthers and Altitude. Although the rosters do look quite different. Panthers, very much so the same, just adding Jason Rose, which we'll get to shortly. The Altitude, Ledet, Jankowski, and Ulrich as Rose goes down to start the game. And we have one away here for the birthday boy, Logan Christie. The Panthers made an impressive run last year, making it all the way to the World Series. Came out just short in 4 games to Mike Toohey in the Altitude, who are without Braden Lewis, Sean Green, Mike Toohey, and Jackson Blum. All did not return this year. It's a huge turnover for this roster. Ledet dealing early. Good take from Christie. These two know each other well. Two Las Vegas, Nevada natives. Both came in for the day. Nice pitch from Ledet. Took some off at 59. Got crafty on the mound. And there are 2 away now for Mason Ferris. Ferris steps in. Was not expected to return to big league wiffle ball this year, but here he is. One of the league's all-time veterans, one of the league's all-time greats. Former Silver Slugger. Won a couple of championships. And here he is, down in the count 0-2 early. Ledet looks good on the mound in his first big league wiffle ball start. And there we go. Quick inning for the Altitude. Good stuff from Andrew Ledet as he goes 3 up, 3 down on 3 strikeouts. And here comes Logan Christie out to the mound for the Panthers. And here we go. Jankowski steps in the box. Christie on the mound. These two know each other well. Very familiar in the World Series last year. Scoreboard is on. So we are in business, folks. Jankowski, Christie. Joey, of course, had a big home run in Game 1 for the Panthers. Excuse me, for the Altitude. Played a crucial part in winning that World Series for the squad. Their first in franchise history. Scoreboard's a little blurry. We're gonna go with it. So, all right. It is 4-1 now. And that is ball 5 to Joey Jankowski. Very few walks from Christie last postseason. Last season in general. But he starts it off there. As we mentioned, it's his birthday. Great way to spend a birthday for Logan Christie. We've got Andrew Leday stepping in now for the Altitude. Christie living with the speed limit early at 72. That ball's hit to the right side. Jason Rose makes his first play of his career. Good defense in the field. A little bit of slow motion right there, but he gets the job done. So 1 away, but a runner advances to third. Runner on third, 1 out for Tom Ulrich, another dangerous hitter in this Altitude lineup. This could be a tough matchup for Christie. Ulrich, one of the better hitters in the draft. So we'll see how it pans out. This Altitude lineup is scary. We talked about this earlier in the week on the all-new podcast. Give it a listen if you haven't. And we'll review it after the series. Big swing from Ulrich. And I think people are quickly realizing this Altitude team is going to be dangerous, especially with the pitching. And that's strike 3. Good pitching by Logan Christie. Back to the top of the lineup for Joey Jankowski. Panthers trying to strand an early runner here. Altitude trying to break through. Jankowski steps in. Good swing. Good pitch. Right on the hands from Logan Christie. No, he wants this one bad. A World Series rematch. That one is back to Christie. Tries to make the play, and he is safe at first. An early mistake from the rookie. Christie could have gone home with it. Rose did not know that Jankowski, one of the faster players in Big League Wiffle Ball, was there. We have a 1-0 game here. And an early mistake for the Panthers. Once again, Jankowski, one of the faster players in all of Big League Wiffle Ball, with a hustle single. We'll give it to him. So, impressive performance there from Jankowski. A walk and a single. Here comes Leday. Big swing on the screw. In his Big League Wiffle Ball debut. It's a night series. We'll be under the lights shortly. Good look from Christie. Bringing it down to 58 right there. Very smart pitch. The one thing we know about this series is there's going to be scoring. Got some of the best hitting teams in the entire league. Nice pitch by Christie. Goes upstairs with it. And that is it. So we head to the top of the second. Panthers Altitude 1-0. Yep. Rose steps in. First at bat of his career here. That one is up high for ball 1. We talked about how patient he is going to be at the plate, and he looks at one on the outside corner here. This is a monumental moment in Big League Wiffle Ball history. The announcer takes the field. Oh. We will see how he fares in the box. Lede ahead in the count. And that was low. That was low. 2-2 count now. He's talked smack for years. Now he's on the other side of it. What will happen? Good leave right there outside. 3-2. Went undrafted in the 2025 Big League Wiffle Ball draft. He was in contention for that 6th pick, but was eventually picked up by the Panthers. We're in the 2nd, yeah. And that is strike 3. Looks at it on the outside corner. Lede giving hitters a tough time early on. 4 up, 4 down for the rookie. Oh, and he breaks out a 60-mile-an-hour screw right there. Good pitching from Lede. Rose was one of the better hitters last season. Had one of the best postseasons of all time in Big League Wiffle Ball. We'll see if he carries it over. It's hard for anyone to sustain that success, especially in a league like this. So we shall see. Good spot from Lede. 2 away now. Gotta wonder if the Panthers are a bit rusty. First series of the year. Haven't swung the bats much. This guy's hungry for something. 2 outs. Here in the 2nd. Game 1 moving along quickly. Good swing. He's really just carving up these righties on that screw. It's a new look. Really the only lefty in the league besides Brody Livingston. Lede uses his first warning right there. 74 miles an hour. So he is good. 0-2 count. Logan Christie. And that is strike 3 on the outside corner. Andrew Lede, folks. Welcome to Big League Wiffle Ball. 6 up, 6 down in his first start. We have got ourselves a game here. 1-0, Altitude. And the signature Logan Christie warm-up is back. 1 pitch, and he is good. He's going to save his arm smartly. So here we go. Tom Ulrich steps in the box against Logan Christie. Ulrich rips one to the left side. That ball is going to be unplayable for a double. His first hit of his career. Congratulations to Tom Ulrich. Swinging the bat early. And congratulations to Logan Rose and Brody Livingston on a correct prediction. Tune into the podcast if you're wondering what we're talking about. We are about to go live on Instagram as well. The Altitude. Strike early. Here comes Jankowski back to the top of the order. It's a dangerous 3-man lineup these Altitude got. Gotta wonder if Jackson Blum's tuning in, former Altitude star. Mike Toohey on the East Coast. A 1-0 is the score. Panthers trail early in game 1. If you're just tuning in, Andrew Lede has been dominant on the mound so far. Joey Jankowski just misses it. Christie with a solid pitching performance. Really, just some small ball from the Altitude allowed them to get their first run. As Jankowski rips it to the left side. No play whatsoever. Unlucky. They will have a force if that happens again. But it is 1st and 2nd, nobody out. Jankowski an early 2 for 2 with a walk. And here comes Leday. Those on Instagram, we are live on YouTube as well. 2 hits to start this inning for the Altitude off Logan Christie. He's coming off one of his better seasons, his rookie season, but a very solid one at that. Was great on the mound. A sub-2 ERA. Leday, big swing. Just missed. Rosen right, Ferris in left. Panthers last year, in their first series, dropped it 2-1 to the Wolves. Really struggled to get things going out of the gate, but eventually ended up in the World Series. So a lot of wiffle ball to be played. It's a big spot for Christie. Can he battle? Get out of this early jam here. Big swing again from Leday. 2-2. And that is strike 3, bottom pipe. Great spot from Logan Christie. 1 away here. As here comes Tom Ulrich. New to big league wiffle ball. Brings one of the most dangerous swings in all of wiffle ball with him. Fresh off his first career hit. 1 for 2 on the day. And that's what comes with it. A lot of swing and miss. But a lot of pop in that bat. Nice pitch from Christie. Froze him right there. Ulrich was the 6th pick in this year's draft. Played with Jason Rose, Tom Jankowski, who we'll meet later, and a number of others on the 2-time recreational division champions from this past fall. Used to be nasty. Ulrich in the hole. Good look by Christie. Hit the bottom leg, though. 2-2 now. Nice pitch by Logan Christie. And he's done a great job here to, after giving up 2 hits to start off the inning, it is 2 on and 2 out. As here comes Joey Jankowski. Last year's World Series champion in year 5. This is year 6 for Jankowski. One of the founding members of Big League Wiffle Ball. Here he is, stepping in against Logan Christie. Big spot early on in game 1. Down low. That ball is ripped foul. Good swing by Jankowski. Coming off a most improved caliber season, Jankowski is, where he really was very much so improved at the plate, dominant at the plate, and really on the mound he was serviceable. As Jackson Blum chimes in the Instagram Live. Newly retired Altitude member. First year without Jackson Blum for these Altitude since 2022, so it'll be a different dynamic for sure. Christie on the mound, Jankowski at the plate. 1-0 Altitude here in game 1. And that is strike 3 off the corner. Great job by Logan Christie. 3 straight strikeouts after an early scare. And we go to the top of the 3rd. Panthers chasing 1 in game 1 of this series. Mason Ferris will lead it off. Leday is 6 up and 6 down here in his first career start. If we recall, Jackson Blum did the exact same thing in his first career start for the Altitude. Until he didn't. He actually hit a walk-off home run. It was against the Eastern Extreme. So big, big, big spot for Blum. It's the other angle. It's fine. That's fine. Here's Ferris. Good swing from Ferris. A danger to go deep at any time, Ferris is. As we mentioned, one of the league's veterans. Played for the Cougars. Won a World Series. Good spot by Leday. Outside corner on a screw. Since this is now his second year on the Panthers, and he chases a screw down and away. One out here. Leday doing a great job getting ahead of hitters. Something we don't see often in big league wiffle ball. As the much anticipated debut, part 2. Nice pitch. Hadn't seen that one up from the booth. 0-1 on Rose. That one outside. Gives in 0-2 now. Day is dealing. Great start to his career. You wonder if the lefty will go all 3 games today. We will see soon enough, but he looks good so far. 2 away now. Rose looks at strike 3. And we are in danger of a perfect game right here, dare we say. 8 up, 8 down. He's got to get through Carson Rose right here. Chases one in the dirt. Not the Carson Rose we saw last year, but we'll see if he can bounce back. Another one. And man, these Panthers, one of the better hitting teams in the entire league last year, is struggling here. Good swing by Rose. Down in the count, 0-2. That's popped up back to the pitcher, and that's an out. Andrew Leday shuts him down, throws a perfect game in his big league wiffle ball debut. 8 strikeouts as the Altitude take game 1, 1-0 in a pitcher's duel. We will head shortly to game 2 after a quick game 1. We welcome you into Game 2 of Big League Wiffle Ball's opening slate, Series number 2 between the Panthers and Altitude. A World Series rematch here. Panthers going with Logan Christie back on the mound. Threw a gem in Game 1, just gave up 1 run on some small ball. Unlucky circumstances. The Altitude dominant on the mound, led by rookie Andrew Ledet. Led them to an opening series win against all odds as Jankowski rips one down the left field line, and he'll continue his hot hitting. Ferris goes down. Jankowski now 3 for 4 on the day. And dating back to last year's postseason has really shined against the Panthers. In steps Andrew Ledet, still seeking his first career hit. Definitely tough in the night series. Tougher circumstances for sure. Ledet trying to get it done though. Good spot by Christie. Down low. 1-1 now. Excuse me, 2-1. This Altitude lineup has potential to be the best in all of Big League Wiffle Ball. Really did a good job reloading as that ball is popped up to Ferris. Good play. Tough play in the night sky. And if we recall, it was the defense that one could say won the Altitude the World Series. Braden Lewis no longer with the team, a 4-year veteran. Made one heck of a play in right field to seal the deal. But he is not here today. It is a different story for the Altitude. Good pitch, good take. 3-0 now. 1 on, 1 out early on for Tom Ulrich. Had a double in Game 1. We'll see what he does right here. Up high. Ulrich has been prone to swing it. Some wild pitches, but here he is. Ahead in the count, 4-0. Takes one right down the middle. See if Christie can battle back right here. And that ball's popped up foul. Besides the World Series rematch storyline, it's a big series. We've got 3 rookies, all quite old. Not something we're used to here in Big League Wiffle Ball, but nonetheless, we have 3 rookies. As that ball is hit to the right side, Rose makes a good play, pegs the runner, and Jankowski's going for. He is safe. Jason Rose makes a good play, but lack of awareness. Maybe too much. There was no cut right there. Ulrich will get credit. And a very similar play from what we saw on opening day in Game 2, where the Wolves took advantage of a Henry Stratton debacle out in right field. Jankowski does a good job testing the arm of Rose, who did make a great play, did not throw the ball away. Jankowski all over it, just missed it. And an early 1-0 lead for the Altitude. Smart base running from the speedy Jankowski. We already saw how that impacted Game 1. Might have won them the game. 2 outs now. No one on. And that ball's hit up the middle. Jankowski. What a hitting performance. Joey Jankowski. It may just be the Panthers, but this kid is on fire. What a start to the season. Already 4 hits. from the kid. 4 for 5 with a walk. Joey Jankowski is off to a great start. In steps Leday. Runner on first. 2 outs. Good pitch by Logan Christie, living on the outside corner. Very smart pitch right there. Inside. Christie will likely have to carry the load on the mound until Rose is done with baseball. That duo has proved to be deadly. More so at the plate, really. One of the better hitting duos in all of Big League Wiffle Ball last year. The day down 2-2. And that ball is destroyed. Forget about it. Andrew Leday with his first career hit, first career home run, as the Altitude are off to an early 3-0 lead. Andrew Leday, congratulations on your first career hit. A bomb at that. First home run of the season for the Altitude. Out to right field. Christie isn't phased. Keeps pitching. Here is Tom Ulrich. Not even a bad pitch. Christie gave him a different look, too. And Leday just drilled it. These two, like we mentioned, are familiar with each other. Play against each other in Las Vegas. We'll see if that comes to Big League Wiffle Ball. A lot of movement on that. Good look from Christie. Man, what a showing from the Altitude here. They were disrespected pregame, and they've really come to shine here. Jankowski, Ulrich, and Leday all playing a part. 2 outs. Up high. Nice pitch by Logan Christie. That does the job. 3-0 they score after 1. We'll see if the Panthers can get the bats going here. We know they're capable of it. Here we go. Here we go. Bottom of 1. Leday back on the mound for his second game. Rose at the plate. And that ball is popped up. Ulrich, can he get there? Does not make the play. Is he okay? He is. Dangerous play from the rookie. Oh, 1. Rose still looking for his first hit of the season. Oh, what a great pitch by Andrew Leday. Took some off at 56 miles an hour. Smart pitching from the veteran. Aiden Mahoney chiming in. We'll see how the Diamonds do this season. Mahoney, one of the biggest characters in the league. Man, Carson Rose was all over that. Really just missed it. 1 away here. Leday yet to give up a hit. Or even a base runner at that. Here comes Christie, one of the more dangerous hitters in the league. All over that once again. Panthers seemingly just can't track. See if they get something going. He did not. 1-1 count. Christie looking to make some magic happen. Lede really going with a 3-pitch mix here. He's got the screw, slider, and riser, and then he's working changes off of each of those. So you could call it 6 if you want, but man, he is cruising here. 2 away now. We have not seen dominance like this by really any pitcher, including Dolby, Tui. It's been a while, so we'll see if any of the Panthers can break it up right here as Ferris steps in. Good lead from Mason Ferris. Really hasn't seen much lefty pitching outside of Livingston. They faced off last year in the semifinals where the Panthers got the best of him. Good swing by Ferris. Just the outside corner. Good spot from Lede. We'll see how he holds up if he does go all 3 games today. But Ferris steps in now. And a really quick series. Already 7:30. Up high. Chooses to chase the riser upstairs. And we have a 2-2 count here to Mason Ferris. That is strike 3. Once again, Andrew Lede, 3 up, 3 down. As the Altitude are cruising. And the Panthers. Back out to the mound is Christie. Rose in right, Ferris in left. Here we go. It will be Joey Jankowski to lead off the inning. Off to a tear this season, 4 for 5, all singles though. Why is Jason Rose wearing pants is a great question. You are. Here we go. Christie to Jankowski. Good swing by Joey. Just missed it. This is a really, really great matchup for Jankowski. If we look at the stats, we don't have him in front of us, but gotta believe that it's been in the favor of him in the past couple years. You think back to last year's home run in game 1. So far, the start to this game. Nice pitch by Christie. 1-2 count. He's ahead. And yes, he did. Gives away one right there. Retired for only the 2nd time today. Here comes Lede, fresh off his first career home run. It was a bomb at that, out to right field. Christie, the similar look to start off this at bat. Nice pitch from Logan Christie. That is that screwball. But he took some off at 60 miles an hour. Really smart pitching from the veteran. Now ahead 1-2. Altitude out to an early lead in this series, 1-0. Christie trying to make quick work of this lineup. And that ball's ripped right side. Tough play in the thick grass. No play. It's kind of no man's land. And that's good for a single for Andrew Lede. 2 straight hits from him. And the speedy Jankowski going to first. You saw how that turned out earlier this game. Tom Ulrich steps in now. Christie's stuff does look a lot sharper with the cut balls, as does everyone else's, but that screw really is moving today. It's got some unlucky breaks. It's a new addition to Big League Wiffle Ball, allowing cut balls. It's worked out pretty well so far. A lot of low-scoring games. Ulrich digs in. Down low. 4-0 now. And that ball's ripped to the right side. Rose! He can just tag the base if he wants to double him up. He has not yet. On his way back to first to double him up. Lack of baseball knowledge right there, but does the job nonetheless. Makes up for the last inning. And we head to the bottom of the second. Panthers needed a spark. Did they get one right there? Yep. No? Ferris was the last out. And it looks like who will lead it off? Jason Rose leads it off. The debut will continue. Lede back to work on the mound. We'll see if he continues to get ahead of hitters. Rose wanted it. Just left it. Good start. Good swing all over it once again. But once again, Lede ahead in the count, 0-2. Really done a great job. Hasn't even got to a 3-ball count today. Not walking these hitters. And that was a new look we hadn't seen. Panthers looking rusty here. As game 2 is cruising along here. One of the quicker series we've seen in recent memory. Here comes Carson Rose. Was tracking last time. One of the better hitters in all of this league, but man, smart pitching from Lede at 57. Good leave. 1-1 now. Panthers rocking their white alternates, altitude in their blues to kick off the season. And that ball's ripped into the Oleanders for an unplayable triple. The Panthers are on the board in the hits column. Rose will move to third. That's a triple. And the perfect day is broken up. Carson Rose on the board. Panthers trying to mount a comeback right here. That ball was ripped in. That ball is submerged. Here comes Christie trying to help himself out. Drive a run in. And that ball's up the middle, and here we go. The Panthers with 2 straight hits, and we have a 3-1 ball game. Ball just kind of disappeared under Lede. 3-1. Runner on first, 1 out. Here comes Ferris. See if he can keep it going. Good at bats after good at bats is what they do. Tough pitch right there to Ferris. Rose and Christie. That duo comes through once again. Christie with his first hit of the season. Same with Rose. Here's Ferris. And that ball is ripped. Right side. Christie is out. Ulrich tried to get the double play. Did not. And it will be a fielder's choice for Mason Ferris, who thought he pieced one right there. But the Panthers are getting around to Lede here. Here comes Jason Rose, switching the bat. Going with the pencil bat. 2 outs. That is a screwball right down the middle. Or strike 1. Ferris on first. Rose whiffs at one on the outside corner. First warning of the game for Lede at 74. And that is strike three. Rose looking once again. Welcome to the league. As the Panthers get one 3-1 ball game here, making it interesting. And they'll have the top of their order coming up in the bottom of the last. But first, Christie takes the hill as he'll look to shut down the altitude. It is Jankowski to lead it off. They went 1-2-3 last inning. Not in the way you'd think. See if Christie can get a much-needed strikeout to start this one. Nice pitch off the inside corner. For those of you on TikTok, thank you for joining. Around 200 people. And that ball is destroyed. Joey Jankowski. See ya. 4-1 ball game. His first home run of the year. And man, Joey Jankowski is looking like he's putting together a Silver Slugger season early this year. Already his 5th hit of the year to make it a 4-1 ball game. And just like that, the Altitude got their run back. Jumping on Christie early. Man, Jankowski, I don't think we've seen him hit one out that way in a while. As Lede up the middle, Ferris is not going to go to second. It's just a long single. For the rookie. Not the start the Panthers were looking for. Lede, Jankowski. Is that a new duo we'll be talking about? Jankowski back to first. Ulrich did not go. Once again, having a good at B. Putting together patient at bats today. Flipping the order over well. Every single player on this Altitude team is contributing. They are scary. Yes, he did. Yes. 2-1. Christie trying to work out of it. Give his team a chance. In the bottom of the last. Nice pitch on the outside corner. 63 miles an hour. What a showing from this Altitude team. That ball is popped up. Just got under it. Ferris makes a tough play in the night sky. Tougher play than it looks for sure. Altitude starting to come on. Make some contact. God. And here comes Jankowski. Fresh off a home run. One out here. One on. Really a dangerous lineup, as we've been saying. Inside. 3-0 now. That ball is popped up. Once again, just got under it. And really give credit to Christie on that pitch. 2 outs. Took some off of it. Nice swing by Jankowski, but like we said, Christie, that was intentional. Brought that pitch down to the high 50s. Nice pitch. Outside corner. Really untouchable from a lefty standpoint. The Altitude looking to pour it on here. Great leave. Altitude looking to win the series here in game 2. Always great start to the season. Go for the sweep early. They'll have to lock it down next inning. But here we are. Lede, Christie. That ball's ripped once again to no man's land. It is not Ferris calls it unplayable. Second and third it'll be. Second and third. An unplayable double from Ferris. He could have got him at 4 if you wanted. But it is second and third for Jankowski. Excuse me, for Ulrich. 2 outs. But Christie trying to battle. Get his... Man. Early 0-1 count here. Big spot for the Panthers. Good look from Christie. Different look at that. 300 people in the live now. Damn. This is going crazy. 400. And that ball is destroyed. Tom Ulrich, his first career home run. And man, these altitude players can hit. It is now 7-1. Ulrich to right center. Congratulations to Tom Ulrich on his first career home run. No more Braden Lewis, no more Sean Green in this team. It's got a lot more pop. 700 people now in the live. As the altitude are raking. Could leave from Jankowski. Great pitch from Christie. This is going crazy. 800 crazy. Nice pitch by Christie. Changed it up on the outside corner. And man, they really blew open the game. The bomb from Ulrich. Really a shocking performance we're seeing. Oh man, that was on a tee for Jankowski. 2-2 now. Every altitude player has homered here in game 2. And Ulrich is the latest. Game 2, 7-1 now. Good pitch by Christie. Down low. Now a full count. The altitude were last in the preseason power rankings. That was before Lede signed. But nonetheless, still a good hitting showing as Jankowski out to the left field porch. Ferris with an unplayable double once again. That's a double from Joey Jankowski. Unplayable. That's a double. And Lede back up to the plate. Man, the altitude are pouring it on here in the third. We'll see if the Panthers stick with this pitching strategy in game 3. Christie really doing all he can. Looks good on the mound. A lot of movement. Check the... Nice pitch. Up high. Good spot. Check the YouTube. 0-2 now. Just trying to get out of it. It's a very similar game to what we saw in Game 4 of the World Series. Altitude poured it on late en route to their first title. Christie. Good job. Spoils one right there. But a shocking result we are seeing. As the altitude are dominating. Those of us wondering what the buzz is, it's the cicadas in the Arizona area. So sorry to those on TikTok, but that's what that is. Anyways, thank you so much, all 800 people on TikTok joining us. Believe it might be a record. We'll see if we can hit 1,000. That is strike three. What a pitch by Christie. Maybe his best of the day. The Panthers get out of it. Strand a runner, but not without the damage being done. It is 7-1, folks. 7-1 as we head to the last. Bottom of the last. Lede going back out there. Yes, he is. Here we go. Hey, Carson, if you want this, you can have it. Take this if you want me. Yeah. We have 900 people on TikTok. Yeah. Carson Rhodes leads it off. Had a triple his last time up. Let's try to get to 1,000 on TikTok. That'd be pretty cool. 9:30. If you're just joining us, 7-1 altitude here. Down low. See if stamina is a key here. It's tough to pitch 3 games in a series. If he does choose to do that. 2-0 now. Panthers need base runners. The day has not been wild. So we'll see how this fares. Good swing by Rose. Just left it a little up. Here we got fielders in left and right. Just the live shrinked. Good swing by Rose all over it once again. And for Rose, very similar showing last year against Livingston as they struggled early on and then poured it on. Lede gets a first out of the inning. One away here for Logan Christie. If it does look like how it's going, the Altitude will win the series 2-0. And we'll go to a game 3 where we'll see what happens, the pitching situation. What a pitch by Andrew Lede. 61 miles an hour. Really just floated to the plate. And that got it too. This is a clinic from the rookie that we are seeing. Strike 3. Got him chasing. Lede really doing a great job mixing in some changeups. Then bringing it back up to the speed limit. Looks really good on the mound. Great start to his career. Here comes Mason Ferris. Had a quiet bat so far. Just missed that one. Little out in front. Ferris has looked good at the plate, though. 78. So we have a 1-1 count here. That's an auto ball. Wow. Wicked pitch right there. Reminiscent of Mike Toohey. 1-2. What a changeup from Lede. And that is strike 3. That is the game, and the series will go to the Altitude. 7-1 is the final. We go to game 3. We'll see what happens here. Will Lede pitch? Will Carson Rose get on the mound? We shall see. But game 3 is coming our way shortly. Here we go. Game 3. Lede and Rose. Rose steps in to kick off this one. Panthers looking to steal one to end this series, not get swept. Nice pitch. Good discipline from Rose. Good cut from the kid. Hasn't really played wiffle ball since. Honestly, I think it was his loan at bat in Dallas, which we can get into shortly. But besides that, really has not stepped in the box with a wiffle ball bat in a long time. So definitely some rust for the kid. 3-1 now. Outside. Lede has not walked a batter today. And there it is. First walk of the day from Lede. Potentially a result of pitching his third game. Good start for the Panthers here in game 3. With the night game does come some weather benefits. It's a little harder to see the ball, but it is nice out. Soon enough, we'll get to high 90s, low 100s. So we'll tune up pretty quickly. Good leave by Christie. I get it. Okay. The day a little wild here to start game 3. As we mentioned, Altitude already captured the series. We'll see what happens right here. Inside 3-1 now. 4-1 to Logan Christie. Trying to work in at bat. Good spot by Lede. We have a full count. Big pitch to start off game 3. Christie and Lede. Good swing. Foul tipped. Foul tipped low. So another life for Logan Christie. Was a key part of the Panthers World Series run last year. See if he can keep it going today. Up high, got him to chase. It's a big out. Battles back from a 4-1 hole. Here comes Mason Ferris. Made contact his last time up. When Mason makes contact, it is loud contact. And that ball is destroyed. Mason Ferris breaks the game open for the Panthers. Ferris, as we just said, we called it. Destroyed one to center. His first home run of the year. His first home run since last year's playoffs, where he did the exact same thing on the exact same pitch out to center to give the Panthers the series win. We'll talk about that another time. Mason Ferris opens the scoring. Once called the best hitter in big league wiffle ball, delivers. Two to nothing is our score. Rose tracking here. Panthers off to an early lead. That ball was tattooed, and what a pitch by Leday. Didn't just take something off of it, put it on the outside, excuse me, in the inside corner. Congratulations to Brody Livingston on his picks for the day. He said Mason Ferris was going deep, and that he did. The parlay is still alive for Livingston. Two outs now. Bases cleared. Good swing by Christie. All over it. Good leave. Panthers definitely putting up a lot better at bats here in this one. Seemingly seeing the ball a lot better off of Leday. And man, that is virtually unhittable. That was at 60 miles an hour at his feet and just slid back into the zone. That's one of the better pitches we have in this league from Andrew Leday. Just got to tip your cap on that one. 2-2 now. Upstairs. Good tunnel with the last one he threw. Really smart pitching from Leday. And that is a little dink single. Jankowski, look at the range. An early nomination for a top play. How did Jankowski get to that ball? We do not know. What a play by Joey Jankowski. An early nominee for the Gold Glove as well. But the Panthers do get two. It is 2-0 as we head to the bottom of the first. Altitude looking to sweep. It will be Logan Christie back on the mound. He's good. No warm-ups for Christie. Jankowski steps in. Up high. As it is 8:11 p.m. here. Moving along quickly in this series. Now 4 home runs in this series between both squads. Christie's been all around the zone, yet has been prone to walks today. We'll see if that continues here. Nice pitch. And an interesting decision from the Panthers. Jason Rose is not in the lineup here. Having trouble seeing with the lighting. He is in the field, though. Put it on that one. So, like, unscrew that. And then just put this on top of it. And then plug in the thing to the side. You'll see it. An early walk in the tying run is back up to the plate in the form of Andrew Leday. Jankowski has been an OBP machine all day. Really coming to his own at the plate. That ball's popped up. Does not have enough juice. Ferris with a great play in left. Leday filling the void of Mike Toohey quite well here for the Altitude. Just missed one right there. Here's Ulrich, and man, Christie showing some craft of his own on the mound. A changeup from that sidearm angle. Nice pitch, got the top of the zone. It is 0-2 now. Tom Ulrich had a good day so far. A home run, a double. Putting himself in a conversation for Rookie of the Year already. As he looks at strike 3. 2 down now. Runner on for the red-hot Joey Jankowski. Joey playing night games against the Panthers is not a good sight for a Panthers fan. He has been on fire. Looking to tie this game up with one swing of the bat. Good pitch by Christie. That get it? Oh. Not so good. 1-0. That got it. Now we got a 1-1 count. 27,000 likes on our live. Thank you to everyone who's tuned in. 2-1 now. Jankowski. Altitude have not had a series sweep in quite some time. Trying to go back to think of the last sweep they had in the regular season. Probably the Diamonds is right, although the Altitude have had their fair share of issues with the Diamonds. Not last year, though. 3-2 now. Big spot here early in game one. Up high. Great discipline from Jankowski. And the dangerous Andrew Lede on deck. Down low. Loses him. And we have a potential go-ahead opportunity for Lede. Already hit one out to right. It's been tracking all day long. Got a lot of pop, as do many of these hitters on the Altitude. And that is a little dinker of his own. What a play from Logan Christie. Virtually the same play, but 30 feet in front to end the inning on the changeup. So the Altitude, strand 2, and it is a 2-0 game headed to the top of the second. And we are back. Some interesting camera dynamics, but we're here nonetheless. Mason Ferris leads it off, fresh off his first home run of the season. Good look right there. Was that low? That was low. Good lead from Ferris. Smart pitch from Lede. Tried to build off that riser that Ferris took out. 2-0 now. Good swing. Really brought up the speed right there to 71 miles an hour. Panthers are going to need to pour on the runs here. Altitude, we've seen what they can do at the plate. Nice pitch from Lede. And that is strike 3. Once again, that wicked riser that we're going to be talking about for quite some time. It is tough for any hitter to hit. Lede is making it look easy against one of the better lineups in the league. Here's Carson Rose. He goes with sort of a new stance every time he comes up. And that ball is popped up. He just got under it. Rose thought he got all of it, but he did not. Panthers just missed another run opportunity right there. Here comes Christie. Man, Rose just missed that one. Christie trying to add on. Avoid a quick inning here. That ball's hit right side. Orich moving quickly out there. Just not there quick enough. Avoiding being swept would be huge for the Panthers. They will face I believe, the Cougars in slate 2. So we will see. Christie, that ball comes back fair. Orich, what a play. Read it the whole way perfectly. That is a smart play from the rookie. Great job by Tom Orich. As we head to the bottom of the second, quick inning, quick series so far. Still haven't even closed in on 2 hours, so once again, an unlucky play from Logan Christie. So he'll look to lock it down on the mound here in the bottom of the second. Tom Ulrich to lead it off. He is all good. He is ready to go. Inside, Ulrich really with a consistent approach these last couple innings, making the hitters work. That ball is destroyed and gone. Triple into the Oleanders. Ulrich making a name for himself. Was the 6th pick in the draft. Not so irrelevant today. Completed. He is a single away from the series cycle, is Tom Ulrich. An impressive feat. Here's Joey. Hit to the right side. Rose will not make the play. And, man, you cannot do anything about that with the speedy Jankowski, the thick grass. Unlucky situation.
Do it yourself, Carson.
But here's Lede. Popped up. Is that going to get out? And this game is flipped upside down. It is 3-2 Altitude, just like that. Before you take a break, it is 3-2 as Andrew Lede goes yard oppo for his second home run of the series, second of his career, and first of the game. Altitude starting to get around to Christie. We said the Panthers needed more runs. And we shall see. 3 straight hits to start the inning. Once again, Christie in his 3rd game of work. We saw what it did to Lede. See if Christie can battle through right here. Good look from over the top. 2-0 now. This team can hit. That is for sure. Nice pitch. Got him looking. 2-1 now. Altitude now just a half inning away from sweeping this series. Just like that. Very reminiscent of Game 1 in last year's World Series. Man, we are shocked by this result. Not expected to happen. Lede has been huge. Really, the entire Altitude roster has been huge. And they are making a name for themselves in this league. Down low. Panthers are going to have to make some plays here. Altitude have seen it all. Yeah. Still nobody out here in the inning. Ferrison left. Christie on the mound. Tipped in the zone. You wonder if the altitude strand these guys, Panthers somehow take a lead. If we'll see Carson close it out, or if we'll see Christie back on the mound. It is a decision, although it is still early on for the Panthers. Decision they will have to make. And that ball is popped up. Nice job by Christie. Once again, gets Jankowski on the change, and Ferris doing a great job out and left, making tons of plays. 1 out in the inning. And here comes Lede. 1 out in the inning. Good job by Ferris. It's about his 4th or 5th pop fly he's made a play on. Lede with a stellar debut. Probably the best performance of the year so far by any player here in Slate 1. Big swing at that one, just on the outside corner. Tough pitch for a lefty. Lede and Christie both in from Vegas. Big milestone for the league. Now with 4 out-of-state players. Always extra special for a series. 2-1 now. Nice pitch. Took a rip at that one. Off the radar. Inside, good look. We are in Arizona. That ball is hit to the left side. Once again, the dead grass coming into play. It bit the Panthers last postseason in the World Series. Very, very similar. And we are seeing it again. Lede with another hit, his 2nd of the game. First and 2nd for Ulrich. Panthers trying to limit the damage. This is what got them last game. And they limit it here. Need a big out, the Panthers do. Ulrich and Jankowski, next 2 batters. Man, they are disciplined at the plate, leaving everything low, outside, up high. Nothing over the plate. 2-0 to Ulrich. Hitters count. Outside, good try. Trying to paint the corner. 3-0, dangerous spot now for the Panthers. And that ball's hit to the left side. It is a force out. And Ferris, what a play by Mason Ferris. An early candidate for the Gold Glove. That was one of the better plays we've seen. Made it look easy, but we can assure you that was not. Slid into the bag. Got his foot on the bag as he made the play. That is a tough play for anyone. And that is just what the Panthers need. Ferris keeping them in the game, both at the plate and in the field. Here's Jankowski. One more out they need. Then they can try to extend the game. They will have Ferris, Rose, and Christie to lead it off. Nice pitch from Christie. And we're going to look back at that play. That was one of the better plays we've seen in recent memory. Sliding into the bag. Grass is a little wet. Night series. You can do that. Different look off the foot. Foul zone anyway. Two strikes on Jankowski. Could be his final at bat of the day. For this new look altitude squad. Off to a hot start. Certainly impressive, the showing we're seeing from this team. That up high off the camera. 3-2 now. As it is 8:30. Closing in on 2 hours in this series. That is strike 3. Great pitch from Christie. Had some late movement. But the altitude get 3, and here we go to the bottom of the, the top of the last chance for the Panthers, where they are going home packing with a series sweep. Mason Ferris leads it off, and it'll be Ferris, Rose, and Christie for the Panthers. As the altitude look to slam the door and win the series. It has been a dominant performance from Joey Jankowski, Andrew Ledet, and Tom Ulrich. Yeah, it's good. Oh, I see what you're saying. It's blurry. Oh, I lied. All right, here we go. Mason Ferris digs in for the Panthers. It's been the lone run support. Yeah, I didn't really know what was happening. What was going in and out? Looking to do a job for this Panthers squad. And that ball's hit to the left side. That'll be a good start. Jankowski tries to make the play. Risky decision. Good job by Ulrich to knock it down. Really good play from Jankowski in the thick grass. Just missed it. But that is the start the Panthers are looking for. Ferris' second hit of the game. Second hit of the series at that. Carson Rose just missed one right there. 58 miles an hour. Good look from Ledet. Trying to shut it down. That is 74 on the gun. First warning of the inning. Good use from Ledet. Brought up the speed right there. One on, nobody out. Nice pitch. And that is that 3? No, 74. Yeah. And that is strike 3. Rose, the deputy commissioner, does not know the rules. As here comes Logan Christie trying to help himself out. Ferris on first. He's speedy. Christie, that is out of the zone, and they're playing some small ball here. First and second now. And Ferris is back up. Job by Logan Christie. Panthers, aggressive on the base paths. A signature hit with some topspin on it. We have first and second, only one out here in the last. Good lead from Ferris. Doing a good job here. Trying to extend the game. Exciting one here in game 3. Rose on second. He'll be fast. Ferris looks at a slider. 2-1 count now. Two one to Ferris. Only one out. Panthers trying to tie it up. They need one. What's been a great game between these two squads. That is just filthy from Andrew Ledet. Twos now. Ferris. Oh, and he left one over the middle of the plate. Ferris had a pitch to hit. Stays alive, though. Keeps the at-bat rolling. Carson on second. Christie on first. And Ferris waves at one. Here comes Carson Rose, the best hitter in last year's postseason. Looking to extend his team chances right here. 2 outs, 2 on. He's had a tough time with Lede today. Got a chance to make it up right here. Ferris on second. Probably the fastest player on the Panthers. Christie on first. Inside corner, that is nearly unhittable for any right-hander. Just got to tip your cap. Oh, and Rose just missed one. That was on the outside corner, and it is 0-2 now to Carson Rose. New look we haven't seen all day long. Little side drop. 1-2 spoils it right there. And Carson Rose swings through the signature Andrew Lede. Rising change. And the altitude shocked the world and sweep the Pacific Panthers. A valiant effort from the Panthers. Nearly came back. But the birthday boy is spoiled as Andrew Lede shuts the door. Terrific series from all 3 altitude stars. We will see you next week. No post-game interviews today because of the night series. So we will see you this Sunday for Diamonds Extreme.